What if you could talk to your tracker directly? Not through dashboards, not by clicking through endless reports, not by exporting CSVs, filtering columns, and trying to remember which campaign ID belongs to what. I mean, literally talking to your tracker. You could ask, show me the campaigns that dropped in profit today. Or, find the lenders with the worst performance. Or, compare yesterday versus today and tell me what changed. This is exactly what MCP makes possible. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect the ClickFlare MCP to Claude Code, so Claude can interact with your ClickFlare tracker directly. Let's go. First, what is an MCP? MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. In simple terms, MCP is a bridge between an AI assistant and your software tools. Normally, Claude can only work with the information you give it in the chat. But with MCP, Claude can connect to external systems like ClickFlare and interact with live data. So instead of copying campaign reports from ClickFlare and pasting into Claude, the ClickFlare MCP allows Claude to talk directly to your tracker. That means Claude can help you analyze campaigns, inspect performance, detect issues, find anomalies, and, depending on permissions, even help you make changes. For example, you could use it to ask for campaign insights, find underperforming lenders, detect strange drops or spikes, or mass edit campaigns and lenders. The big idea is simple. ClickFlare has all the tracking data. Claude has the reasoning. MCP connects the two together. Now, let's try to connect it. So, the first thing is we log into our ClickFlare account and we go to Settings. We need to go to the API Keys section and create a new API key. Once we click on Generate, here you can see we have a new API key. But what is important for this video is the MCP tab. Here we have a full URL, so the MCP URL with the API key appended to it, and we just need to copy paste this into Claude. So let's copy this. Let's go into Claude, and here we need to go to our profile and to the Settings tab. So here now we go to Connectors. We can use the connectors here, which are the default ones, the pre-configured on Claude, or we can add a new one. Let's click Add Custom Connector. Let's name it ClickFlare. And let's paste the URL copied before here. So we just need this URL here and we don't need any authentication settings, so we'll leave this empty and we click on Add. Takes a few seconds. And now it is configured, but we need one last step. We need to make sure that all these things here that says need approval, we need to make sure to mark them as always allow. So basically it won't ask you every single time for every operation. It will do. Okay, once we did this, we can close this and the connection should be working fully. So let's try a simple test. Can you see my... Yes, as you can see, now it is connected to my ClickFlare account. We can ask a simple prompt like, so this is a test account and I can confirm I have only one campaign active, which is the custom global all devices. So it means that the connection worked perfectly. Now that we tested that it's working, you can start using more useful prompts. For example, analyze yesterday's campaign performance. Find campaigns with high spend and low conversions. Detect anything unusual today compared to the last 7 days. Show me lenders that are getting traffic but not converting. So as you can see here, you can go really creative and sky's the limit. And If write permissions are enabled, which we did in the previous step, you can go further and ask Claude to help with operational tasks like editing campaign settings, replacing vendor URLs, or cleaning up old campaigns. This is an amazing way to automate and run bulk actions. And this is where the ClickFlare MCP becomes really powerful. You are no longer only looking at your tracker, you are having a conversation with it. Instead of asking, where do I find this? You can ask, what do I need to know? Instead of manually digging through reports, you can ask Claude to investigate. Instead of noticing a problem hours later, you can ask Claude to find anomalies right away. So, that is how you connect ClickFlare MCP to Claude Code. Install Claude Code, add the ClickFlare MCP server, configure authentication and permissions, restart Claude Code, this is optional, and test the connection. Then start asking questions directly to a tracker. Once everything works, you can move into campaign analysis, anomaly detection, lender audits, reporting, and control bulk action. The end result is simple. ClickFlare becomes a tracker you can talk to. And once you get used to that, manual reportings feel very slow.